Hi everyone, I'm here today to show you footage from our trip to Orlando. I thought I had hotel footage, I just have me walking, but again, this is Universal Studios, Universal Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida, and behind the Hard Rock, this is their City Walk area. It's very pretty, and you take the boats in from the resorts. We stayed in Sapphire Falls. It's beautiful. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But if you walk behind the Hard Rock, there's something hidden back here. And we actually saw a worker that was taking out the trash. And he let us know that someone was actually fired for power washing what's hidden back here. Around the corner, there it is. This is a piece of the Berlin Wall. And I'm a historian, so of course I had to go see it. I did not know this was there, my first trip or my second, and this is a very well hidden artifact. I'm going to call it an artifact because that's exactly what it is. This is part of the Berlin Wall, and yeah, it's just in Orlando, and it's a big piece too. Like, I was expecting like a small chunk, not a piece this big. And on this trip, I made it my goal to find all of the Shrek items that I could find possible. So throughout this video, or throughout my footage, you will see a bunch of Shrek stuff because I'm me. And at Port of Entry for Islands of Adventure, they had a Christmas store, which I always missed. And this is my first time in the Christmas store, and it's full of Harry Potter stuff. And I'm a Ravenclaw. I wish that I would have gotten one of those teddy bears in the Harry and Ron sweaters, specifically the Ron sweater, but there's always another time. And if you hear some noise in the background, please ignore that. I can't help it. It's just something that happens. But this was the Christmas store, and it's a beautiful, they had trees, they had so much merchandise. I actually have that ornament. That's the From London to Hogwarts ticket. I love it. This is amazing. It sits on your shoulder. It's interactive. It chirps. It answers you, and they were sold out. Well, they were sold out the first day. Keep watching, though. Again, with the Shrek merchandise, I just kept going. I love Shrek, and I forgot to pick this up, too, because I need a I'm making waffle shirt. More Shrek merchandise, and they have some weird candy. Speaking of weird candy, here's some of the weird candy, and I did pick up a few of these, so that's later on in the video. They had this promotion going on where if you got a Universal shopping cart for $300, you got a free wand, and I just so happened to collect wands, so I went ahead and did that, and I got Molly Weasley's wand because it's one that I did not have. It is the one on the far right. I love that they did this promotion, and currently I believe they have another promotion for an interactive one. These were not interactive. Here's more of those weird candies. They have different themes. I think I got 3 or 4. I don't remember. We started our day at Green Eggs and Ham. This was for breakfast, and this is in Seuss Landing in Islands of Adventure. And I got the pizza tots, and you can get it in this can for the Hoo Hash, but 10 out of 10. Definitely check this out if you're going. And then I just went crazy and started filming things in all the stores because they were so cute. Do not walk, run, protect your pets. Use leashes, keep indoors. Caution attacking raptor. Please do not ride the Triceratops. I feel like we need that for our house, and I should have bought it. They had a bunch of epic stuff in the pass holder lounge. We are pass holders. We don't go nearly enough, but we are pass holders. I did get an epic shirt. I did not get any How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk merchandise, but I wish I did. Like I said, I missed out on a lot of stuff because I couldn't decide. Like this bag. This is a Loungefly, and it's a Spider-Man cupcake, and it was on clearance. And I didn't get it because I told myself I didn't need it. Such a lie. I totally needed it, and I should have bought it, but I didn't. They had a bunch of Dueling Dragons merchandise, I guess to capitalize on Epic and How to Train Your Dragon and Isle of Berk. See, more dragons. I was very excited to see Epic merchandise, and then we kept walking through Universal and came across The Simpsons, which I'm told that, like, it's not common for Bart to be out a lot. I don't know if that's true or not. We got this crepe. I really wasn't a fan. Wasn't great. And then we saw the Blues Brothers.
Don't miss the last 2 shows of the Blues Brothers. 210 and 310 on.
And a Transformer.
All right, friends. Big smiles. Right here, buddy. Big smiles. Right here, buddy. Right here, buddy. Cheers. Go. Have a good day, everyone. Right on this way, everybody.
Welcome, recruits. Your tour is about to begin.
We saw the characters from Sing. We saw them several times throughout our trip. And then Doc Brown, we actually caught a couple times too. And I'm told as well that he's rare. I don't know if we just got super lucky with the characters, but he was telling everyone to stay there so he could take pictures. Like I said, I think we got super lucky with these characters. This was in the Harry Potter area, and I just thought that not enough people appreciate the signs, and this is Fire Whiskey, and this is Celestina Warbeck singing, and unfortunately I can't play her singing for you because copyright. Then over in Minions Land, we did try some banana flavored popcorn. Very good, 10 out of 10. This is in the Universal store in City Walk. This is the House of Mina Lima. I love Mina Lima stuff, like their journals. I love it. If you don't know who Mina Lima is, Google it. They do all like the paperwork for the Harry Potter props and movies and some of the covers. It's gorgeous stuff. They made the Black Family wall tapestry. Like I said, they make the journals. I always get a journal. Beautiful stuff. So I was very excited to see this there because this was not there prior. And I love it. But like I said, I always get a journal. I have a collection going. And they had this beautiful display. But there's something else in this store that I was super excited to get. But you'll see that later. That was me going through the wall and going on the Hogwarts Express. I was so excited. We actually went on the Hogwarts Express like 3 times this trip. I think once each day. I couldn't be sure. They actually ended up setting us in a car with another Scottish family, so that was nice. And this is Hogsmeade and Seuss Landing at night. This was our first like day there, so we stayed in the parks quite a long time. I'm not complaining. It was very cute. And like, we've been to Seuss Landing before, but never at night previous to this. And that's Circus McGurkus. I've never eaten there, even though they've just redone their menu like last year. It's on the list to do when we go again. I really want to see it, like the inside of it, and eat there. And this is like sunset on Hogwarts and the Incredible Hulk coaster. I love this. And you can see Seuss Landing and everything. It's just so pretty. And this was leaving the park, walking out back into City Walk and back into the Universal Studio store, where I found something that I actually squealed when I found. I've always wanted Hagrid's wand. I had to pick it up. And these are the candies that I got at the beginning of the day. I got the waffle bar because Shrek. I got Hello Kitty because Hello Kitty. And I got a Sweet Things bar that's Thing 1 and Thing 2 from Dr. Seuss. And then here are the wands that I got. Molly Weasley's wand, which I'm obsessed with. I love her wand. And Hagrid's wand. Like I said, I squealed. I know it's a toy. I don't care. I collect wands. And that made my day. The next day we started with Voodoo Donuts for breakfast. And I'm literally obsessed with Voodoo Donuts. I always get the vegan maple bar. I don't even know why I look at this menu. Like I said, always get the vegan maple bar because it's dairy free. And dairy and I aren't friends, even though I do eat dairy and I'm not supposed to. But love Voodoo Donut. Would always recommend trying Voodoo Donut if you do go to Universal Orlando. It is in City Walk. You will not regret it. And this was our aftermath. Yeah. they were gone in seconds. But then I went into one of the larger stores in Islands of Adventure, and I had a mission. I was going to make a Quidditch jersey. You can get them customized with anything on the back you want. So I'm Ravenclaw, I got a Ravenclaw, and I put Capaldi on the back. And they actually let you stand there while they make it for you. And the employee, I don't want to say cast member because that's Disney's thing, but the employee was super nice and loved and held it up for me. And of course, I had to make my pilgrimage to Hogwarts. And this is King Julian. Again, I can't play the music for you because copyright and YouTube, but he was killing it. And he's this is like the only time we saw him the entire trip. Again, this is over in Islands of Adventure, just on the side of like the walking path. He was chilling, dancing. He tried to get everybody to dance with him, and like no one would dance. I don't know. We love King Julian though. Love him. And then we made our way to Springfield, Simpsons Land. Lard Lad Donuts. We actually did not get one of the big pink donuts, and I'm surprised because usually we do. And for lunch, we went to the Minions Cafe. This is in the Universal Studios side. It used to be the Universal Monsters Cafe. I had to try both of the drinks. I would recommend the purple one over the yellow. The food was not the best, okay? It's expensive. It's theme park food. Expect that. But we tried to get a plethora of things to try. I was hoping that the tots would be minion shaped, and they weren't. And that was the grilled cheese. The grilled cheese was actually good. The mac and cheese was okay, but it was cold in my opinion. This Swiss roll was good because it's banana, but this little fake ganache filled banana, it was mango, it was nasty. Would not recommend. But this looks cute. The outside was tasty. The inside was sour to me. So that concluded lunch at the Minions Cafe. Then we made our way over to the London section. This is opposite Springfield on the Universal Studios side. And there's their version of King's Cross and the Night Bus. I loved this section. And we did wait for Creature to come out, and he didn't. And I have several wands. I tried to do the wand stuff. I'm bad at it. But this Hufflepuff was amazing, so I had to film him. Again, more Shrek stuff, because I'm me and I can't not film the Shrek stuff. It's just what's going to happen. And back on the Hogwarts Express we go. I was trying to focus my camera, so just accept that. And this ride, we actually got the cabin to ourselves. I don't know how we managed that, but we did. I guess there wasn't enough people for this ride, which is unheard of for the Hogwarts Express. But I'm not knocking a cabin to ourselves. This was my first butterbeer of the trip, which you'd think I would have gotten one prior to this, but no, this was the first one, and I loved it. I probably had 10 the whole trip. We went to the Hog's Head because he needed a beer, and we got one of the like Harry Potter themed beers. I'm not sure exactly which one, unless I filmed it. I probably didn't film it. Maybe. I think it was the Dark Forest Ale, but I could be wrong. But this was the Hogwarts area. Like I said, I'm obsessed, and it was good fun. This was another one of the shows. They have Bobatons, and they have the Triwizard like show, but I cannot play it for you because copyright. All of Universal's shows, their music, everything is copyrighted, so I'm not trying to get copyrighted and a channel strike before I can even monetize my channel. But yeah, it was a really good show. It was very hot that day, so we just managed to catch this. Like, we walked right up and they came out, so if I had to wait, I probably wouldn't have waited. These were in the store underneath the castle ride, the Forbidden Journey ride, and I just thought they were cool. They color change. Very, very cute. I didn't buy one. I should have, because they're really cute. And this is not a butterbeer. This is a pear juice, like a pear cider. And of course I get like chicken strips and chips because that's what I get. But pear cider is my absolute favorite thing that they have here, and I will get it with every meal if it's available. And then this is like an apple crumble, which was extremely good. But this was at the Three Broomsticks, and we went back several times. This is just the coolest carousel that I've ever seen. It's in Seuss Landing, the Dr. Seuss carousel. I want to say the name Carousel, and I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but at the same time it sounds right. So I believe it's Carousel. We did ride this. I don't care that we're adults. We did ride this, and it was good fun. It's very, very cute, and the wait is never long for this. It just continuously goes. And of course, you could meet a baby velociraptor, and we had to do that. I don't know who this man is. I just filmed this man because it was just getting funny. And then I managed to get my hands on one of the headwigs that sits on your shoulder. It's a snowy owl. And yeah, they were out of stock the first day. The woman said they weren't getting any more, and then they did. This is in Springfield, and I am in one of these by myself. It's like a flying saucer. I intended to film the ride. These things go so much faster than they look like they do. I was unprepared. And then we got ice cream at Florian Fortescue's. Of course, butterbeer ice cream can never go wrong. Have to have it. And let me tell you, this ice cream cone was gone in 0.2 seconds. It was so good. This is more of the magic in Nocturne Alley, doing some dark magic. And some more. And my singing friends.
Oh, one evening in the back kitchen, I'll swear, I saw a man's shadow so clearly there. When I called the wife, she said, oh, it's a ghost, and you better get off to bed.
The next day, we did go to Springfield and have lunch. I got my food from Luigi's in Springfield. This is like a food court with different kinds of food. I got a pizza, and I believe it's their Buzz Cola. It's literally Cheerwine, if you've ever had Cheerwine Cola, and I showed my bag to Shrek, because my bag was Shrek, and again, more Shrek merchandise. We cut this day short and headed back to the hotel and chilled by the pool for a while, and there was actually a British family beside us, so that was quite nice. Loved that. And then the next day, which I believe was our last day, I found an Irish store, a Guinness store. Of course, I bought a Guinness shirt. And we looked around here for a while. They had a lot of stuff. And this is in like the New York section of Universal Studios. Breakfast was the worst cake pop I've ever had. And lunch was chicken strips and chips again with pear cider from the Three Broomsticks. And then we saw some Seuss characters, the Grinch. And they cut the line off, so we couldn't meet them, but I could film them. And then we saw some Marvel characters. And the Green Goblin actually fell off his little perch there while we were standing there. So that was quite entertaining. And then we saw everybody come in. Captain America, Wolverine, Storm. They make an announcement that the heroes are coming, because they also make an announcement that the villains are there, as you just saw the villains. And then the heroes walk in and disperse. Back to Hogwarts we go. This is in King's Cross. It's actually the arrivals and departures, and it's synced with King's Cross in London, so they actually say the same things, which is really, really cool. And a little bitty detail that not a lot of people know. I slowed it down so you guys could see it. And then back in the hotel, I got a chocolate frog. There were actually two for $30. And we got two. We brought one home for someone else. But I was not expecting this chocolate frog to be as big as it is. This thing is massive. And it's in plastic. And then I had to put it in another plastic bag. And we had to throw it against the floor to break off a piece of chocolate just to try this chocolate frog. It's that hard and thick chocolate. But you do get a card, and I got Beatrix Blossom. I love the cards, but like I said, they were 2 for $30. I did not need more chocolate than that, and we brought one back for someone else, but they are very, very, very cute. And then I tried this chocolate once we got home. Well, we tried them, and I have to say the waffle bar, Donkey's waffle bar from Shrek, 10 out of 10. It tastes like maple syrup. You just need to get this one. It tastes good. I think we ate all of this in the matter of minutes, this waffle bar. The Hello Kitty bar is basically a crunch bar. It wasn't anything special, but they were 3 for $10. And I really liked the Hello Kitty bar. It had like pretzel bits in it, but it was very good. This one should have stayed in Orlando. This is the Thing 1, Thing 2 candy bar. It has jelly beans in it, which I didn't read that, but jelly beans and chocolate, not my favorite combo. But 10 out of 10 for the waffle bar. Would buy the chocolate pretzel Hello Kitty bar again. And Thing 1, Thing 2 can stay in Orlando. Hi guys, I'm here to show you the wands that we purchased at Universal Orlando. I got Molly Weasley's wand, and we picked up Albus Dumbledore's wand a couple days later. This is Molly's wand, or my wand. Love this one. They are both interactive wands. I did not have this one. And then this is Dumbledore's wand, which I had not seen Dumbledore's wand outside of the Elder Wand ever, so I didn't know what it looked like. It's just very heavy. It's a very cool looking wand though, and it does have these metal pieces on the bottom, and this feels like faux leather, but very cute. And they're interactive, which is really cool, especially if you're in the parks. You can cast spells with these. I do have some videos doing that, so if you guys want to see those, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely post them as well. But these are our wands this trip. Very exciting.